Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be basically reviewing a few of the products that I didn't receive, but I actually bought them from Beauty Bay, and I wanted to basically come out here and show you guys the products, get further into what we got and what I bought from Beauty Bay. And as you guys can see, the palette is sitting behind me, and I got this Jade palette. This is by Beauty Bay as well, and you can of course order it on Beauty Bay. So it's a pretty palette. I haven't really used it honestly, so I really wanted to come out here and use it, but my sister did kind of use it. So these are the colors that come. I'm just gonna show you, hold on. So these are the colors that come in the palette, and as you guys can see, they're really beautiful, and there are like a lot of shades in this palette that I really love. So I really like how there are like pinks, blues, and then there are a few nudes as well down here, neon colors as well in the palette. So it's a very playful palette, to be honest. Like, you can literally do a lot of different looks with it and really create and be free with it. So I'm gonna create a quick look today using this palette, just to show you guys the pigment as well of the palette and how it like blends, and just give you a quick review on this palette. So this is one of the products that this is one of the palettes that we're gonna be using today. For my base, I'm gonna be using the Zoeva Foundation, but I did get a dark shade, so I have to mix it with something a bit lighter. But this foundation I really wanted to try. Apparently it gives a very natural dewy skin, and this is a very natural formula as well, so you can kind of build it up as well. So I just wanted to see how this foundation is gonna work on my skin. So I am using the shade Honest in 270N. So I'm gonna be trying that out as well. And then I have these two products as well that I bought recently. Of course, it's a very old product and it's a very well-known product, but I did want to kind of like use it on my video today. And this is the Milani powder foundation. Basically, I just wanted to see how it goes. Like, I wanted to see how it works. So I'm gonna kind of like also use this in the video just to see how the whole looks turn out to be like. So yeah, the Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette by NYX. I'm gonna use that just a bit here and there. So let's get into the makeup look. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just gonna like brush up my brows naturally upwards, and then I'm gonna take the Concealer and the Correct palette, and I'm just gonna like basically conceal my crease, my lids. So in this palette I have so many options, but I'm really feeling something peachy and brown. So let's see how that turns out to be. It sounds really beautiful, but like I hope it ends up beautiful as well. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe brush, and I'm gonna basically just start to kind of build up this color called a Natural Beauty. And it's a very peachy, beautiful color, so I think I'm gonna keep that as my base, and I'm basically gonna like kind of like build that up. Oh my god, the pigment is really nice, and I can see that like already. You can see that already, as you guys can see as well. The pigment is really nice. I wasn't expecting it to be so good, but like it's really nice the way it blends. And like, yeah, it's really pretty. Give it like a nice blend outwards. So yeah. Then I'm gonna take a brown shade from the palette. It's called Capricorn, and I'm just gonna basically add that on top of the peach. So I'm just gonna basically like and I'm just gonna like, I want to keep it a bit smoky, so I'm just gonna kind of build it here. As you guys can see, it's a very nice color together, all together. Mix it with an orange tone and blend that on top of the color, just to give that like a nice look. Let's try out applying a very different shade to the whole like look. I'm gonna point, but like let me just apply this. Okay. Okay. I see that. It's so pretty. Honestly, I love it. And I really love this color so much. The fact that it's blending so nice. Can you see like a bit of patch? But I don't know if that's like the issue with my, I don't know what the issue is, but here it has blended nicely. Honestly, for blue shade, and kind of like put it somewhere here. I think I'm gonna take the same shade, or I'm thinking Heads in the Cloud. Let's do that. Let's do Heads in the Cloud. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so nice. I love it. Literally, I love it. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna probably blend that color bit here, just to give that dimension to my eyes. And I personally think a brown liner would complement this so nicely. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like it will. And I'm just gonna do a brown liner now with this look. So I have applied the brown liner. I don't know if you guys can see, but oh my god, it looks gorgeous with the color. I wanted to put some, I think I'm gonna put some lashes on. Okay, so I have applied my lashes, mascara, and these are from Zoeva Lashes, and they are in Baddie. So these are in Baddie and by Zoeva Lashes. So now I'm gonna start with my face real quick. I'm gonna use the Milani foundation. Basically, it's cream to powder foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like kind of apply the first layer of this and see how it basically blends into my skin, and then like let's go ahead and move forward. I have taken quite a lot amount of product just to see how it looks onto my skin. So let's go. So I like how it's applying, and it is my shade, so I kind of like that as well. I think it's a bit lighter than my original shade, I think so, but like it's not that bad. Basically, I'm just gonna apply it all over my face and then apply my foundation. So now I'm just gonna try out the Zoeva foundation, and I'm gonna see how it will be onto my skin. I'm just using the first pump, and I'll see how full coverage this is. It says it's natural, so okay. It's a bit dark, like I said earlier, but I feel like with the Milani foundation, it kind of like blends in nicely, so I'm not worried about that. Looks nice. It is very dark though. But I even like the coverage. It is dewy, as you guys can see on the camera. It is dewy, so that is nice. I'm done with my foundation. I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever blush and concealer palette, contouring concealer palette. I really like this palette. I feel like everything is in one, so that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna take my concealer shade and just basically conceal my under eye. I think it's a good investment to make, but I wouldn't say I would like buy it, but like, I mean, I bought it because like, why not? Like, but it's one of those palettes that you would need if you are working on different faces every time. And so yeah, I don't usually like to put here. I don't know why, it just doesn't like, but like, yeah, for the sake of it. But like, I don't really need to put unless my forehead is really small, which is not. I am then going to take a small beauty blender and then kind of blend everything in to my face. I feel like I'm just gonna powder the under eye. Okay, so the next step is the blush. I am going to be using the same palette for the blush as well. This shade, or I don't know, something like this. I don't want to use this. You know what? I think this with the eyes. It's a super light shade, but it's heavily pigmented, so I'm just gonna like quickly blend the blush in. It just gives like a youthful look. I just feel like it just gives a youthful look. Okay, all right guys, so I've done my eyes and basically my face. I am gonna be I'm gonna just go ahead and powder my face and come back real quick. Okay guys, so I just changed my outfit and I just applied my lips, literally nothing else, and then I just had some powder onto my face and I just did some lower lashes and just powder contoured my face. I didn't really go so deeply in contouring my face, but I did basically powder contour my face, which I think perfectly looks fine for me at this point. I'm just gonna have a closer look at what my makeup looks like. Basically, I really like the base as well. The eyes are amazing. I mean, the palette is literally worth like the money, the price you pay. It's amazing. I'm just gonna give you guys a closer look at the makeup, and now that we're gonna sit and review the whole product and the results of the product. I personally love it. I have nothing bad to say about the product and how the product looks like. I think the foundation looks pretty good, and I love the color palettes of the palette itself and like the way it blends on top of each shade as well. It's really like nice, and I really honestly love it so much, the whole look. And yeah, I did want to apply the last product in the end. I want to apply this Milk Hydro makeup spray. It's perfect. This is honestly my holy grail because I bought it just recently and I love it so much. I love how it feels onto the makeup and the way it sets your makeup as well. So yeah guys, so I did want to also do a bit of shade testing with you guys with this palette and just show you guys how basically it looks when you swatch it. And I'm gonna swatch a few of the shades at this point. So I'm just gonna swatch this color right here. It's a really nice pigment. Oh my god, I really like all the shades so much. Guys, look at this red. Amazing. You guys see that? Beautiful. You guys see that? It's so gorgeous. Alright guys, so this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, you could just help support your girl. Like literally, she wants to do YouTube full time. Like I'm putting it out like all the time. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like the review. Much love.